Heyo, welcome back. We're on into the next best of 3 series for DreamHack Group Stage A, and we've got a 2 top European players. The top left corner of Belshir Vestige LE, our green Terran player. The barcode, this brother barcode, is Lucifron, and his opponents. As soon as I can get my hotkeys correct, there we go. Down here in the bottom right corner of the map, the blue Protoss player who has been dubbed the King of the North, the top foreigner. He has many titles, but you know him by Naniwa. Recently gaining the top foreigner title after beating Scarlet in a Bitcoin show match, which was a pretty cool thing. Oh gosh, okay. Whew. You know, I went on vacation over the holidays up north, where my family lives, and it's cold up there. Like, it snowed twice, and it was like below zero most of the time. And I come back down here to the south in the United States, and the cold followed me. You know, it's normally like 50 or 60 down here, and it was like below freezing the past 2 days since I've been down here. It's been crazy. I almost never have to wear winter clothes, but I don't know what happened. The cold front just followed me down, and the King of the North would feel right at home in the south right now. No snow, but definitely freezing temperature. My a guy I work with, his pipes broke, or they froze, and then they burst, so he didn't have a fun day. But anyways, weather, there's been a lot of weather going around. Just this huge cold front. Not really a front. Is it a cold front, or just like cold? It's like coldness. Coldness. The coldness in the United States has been a really big talking point lately. Oh gosh. Anyways, let's see. Naniwa, 2 gas opening here, Cybernetics core, gateway, pylon down here at the low ground. Second one, and we got a, is this a, no, okay. Barracks into command center opening for our Terran player, Lucifron. Busting out the old barcodes. But something really weird happened. Like, my StarCraft has never done this before. I loaded it up, and it took literally like 4 or 5 minutes to get to the menu. And then once I opened up the replay, it took like, it seems like 5 times as long as it normally does. I don't know what's up with my computer, so hopefully this recording goes just fine. But something that is going well here is the bunker's going up. It's forcing Naniwa to pull a lot of workers. Then he's like, all right, never mind. It's not that big of a deal. And the cancel goes down. You know, was that worth it? Probably 25 minerals, considering he pulled all of those workers off. Why not? I think I'll take that trade, pulling off all your workers for a couple seconds worth of harassing and canceling it for 25 minerals. Well worth it. So we have Stalker coming out. Chrono Boost is on the way. His mothership core isn't out just yet. He's clearing out the natural. The SCV tried to hang out down there. That's not going to happen. We'll see if he starts to push pressure across the map. Naniwa has done this in the past before. We have 4 barracks following this up. What? This is like something I do when I'm bored and want to play ladder. I'm like, all right, I don't want to try that hard, but I want to, you know, have a chance at winning, and I want to make an expansion so it doesn't feel like I'm cheesing. And I do some shit like this where I go barracks, CC, and then like 7 barracks after that, something ridiculous, and mass marines, and just go for one like gigantic push. And the Protoss player's like, what? Like, just, it's one of those losses that, or one of those victories you get, and you're like, I don't know if I earned this or what, but it's just, they're funny like that. But anyways, he's got a bunker up. There's 4 Marines in there. There were 4 Marines in there. I don't know if Naniwa can tell that. Probably so. He's very good, obviously. But hearing all the different individual shots lets you know that there are 4 Marines in there. Knowing there's 4 Marines in there is a pretty big deal. The only way that there could be 4 Marines in there is, you know, I mean, I guess he could have produced 4 out of 1 barracks, but that would be a big giveaway too, that he didn't make any type of tech lab or anything like that. So I wonder if Naniwa was caught onto that aspect. But Nexus is here. The SCV has seen it. Mothership core is policing the front there. Scan goes down and sees the Oracle. Great timing there with that scan. Actually, he missed both these double forges here, which is huge. Seeing these double forges is gigantic, because if you don't see the forges, you see the Stargate, and you may be wondering, okay, are there extra warp gates? Is he going to go for some type of pressure after this? But with all these Marines he's got, I mean, these Marines are going to be sick, and he's rallying Marines to his mineral line. He's going to be fine. Engineering bay going up. And this pressure, like I'm not really seeing this Oracle do that much damage. The Marines are in a bad position now. Of course, they move there. One SCV goes down, and a second one doesn't go down. Actually, 2 of them go down. The Oracle does have 2 kills, but he's not paying attention to it, and he loses the Oracle. No, 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 no. The Oracle too fast. Thanks, patch. GG Blizzard. That Oracle buff for the win. Actually, yeah, that was pretty quick there. So now we got the pressure coming out here. We've got a lot of Marines. How many Marines is that? That's a lot of Marines. It's definitely not 30, but there's a lot of them there. Nexus throws down the cannon. He does have a force field. He could force field those units out, or at least split them in half. There he goes, a pretty decent force field, and now this Nexus is dealing some damage over there. He pulls back out of the range, and he's buying himself some time. But, I mean, he could just walk in and start killing some probes if he feels like it. He can walk up that ramp. Actually, no, he can't. That force field can go up here. And right now, he's just kind of being annoying with these Marines. And god damn, okay, actually, he's pulling SCVs. Here we go. Here come the SCVs. And now he's going to go straight for, what's he going to kill? Just start to kill the Nexus, I guess? The probes are being pulled. The probes are just going to get away. Oh god, I think he just needs to... I figured he would have attacked those probes. He can always come back to this Nexus later. But the Nexus will fall. A photon cannon being built in the pile in the natural mineral line, which is kind of odd. I guess Naniwa was trying to salvage this, but with this many Marines, that's just way too much stuff. And now Lucifron is pulling back all his SCVs. The Oracle is here. He can take out 3 mules if he moves in position, but he's a little bit preoccupied dealing with this massive number of Marines right outside his base. Naniwa actually supply blocked at this point, and Naniwa is going to lose 1 Stalker, and the Marines are pushing up the ramp. He's got 2 photon cannons in his main, making a lot of pylons, realizing he's blocked, but these Marines have so much damage, and they're just going to take 1 photon cannon goes down, this second one goes down, Stalkers are falling, and Naniwa's got double fortune thinking, what the hell are those going to be used for? Making a Void Ray completely useless. Now probes are being pulled. And just like I was talking about at the beginning, one reason I like doing builds like this is if your opponent plays greedy, like Naniwa does, you can just do so much damage to them, and they aren't prepared for it. And sure, they can force build it, but they lose their natural. You already have your expansion up. You can fall back on a macro style. Supply 22 for the Terran player versus 46 though. He lost a lot of supply here. He doesn't have that many SCVs at this point, but we'll see how this is going to play out. Naniwa does have I think he definitely has a better army supply, 15 versus 8, which isn't that much. Keep in mind our Terran player does have a lot of production as well. Nexus going back up. I imagine that Oracle did get a couple more kills, worker kills. 15. Not sure where that Oracle went to. This guy, maybe it's a different one. I don't think there's because there was another one in the back of his thing. Oh well, I'll put it in the highlights if it was there. Anyways, the Stalker's now moving in the front, up to the natural, going to try and poke, but of course there's this bunker there that's way too much damage. He can maybe just run on by it, run up here, but he's going to do a little bit of a micro, pull these guys back. But look at that Lucifron, nice control there, refocusing on the low shield Stalker, and that SCV's moving position for the repair. And Naniwa doesn't see that. He didn't see the Marine just sneak on out of there. Oracle went to the natural. Looked like he maybe got did he get any kills? No kills, unfortunately. And this probe here at the Zeltnaga Tower will see these Marines heading out across the map. He's got some sentries, so he can do tons of force field. Making a Twilight Council is getting some upgrades. Let's check the old worker count. We're at 35 versus 20. So Naniwa with the supply lead. He's going to have some upgrades coming here as well. So unless Lucifron can do some type of a critical blow here, maybe get a lot of worker kills or kill this Nexus skin, which he can't do that. Not with this view of an army. And these Stalkers, he can just micro against these Marines all day long. So at this point, Naniwa has weathered the storm, which is Lucifron. And he's got the tech lead, he's got the worker lead, he's got the army lead. And at this point, you know, when Naniwa's this far up, it's GG. There we go. Lucifron drops a GG, and it was so very close there. You know, I'm wondering if Lucifron would have focused on those probes whenever he was pulling them back to his main instead of just focusing on the Nexus, killing those probes. If that would have been a better situation, because I mean, if you kill the Nexus, cool, but if you kill the probes, he can't mine with those in the main or the natural, either way. And if you just kill all those probes and just kind of fall back, he can't send probes down to that natural to mine with anyways. So, but anyways, close game. Naniwa made those like 2 photon cannons in his main was very awesome. I didn't expect that to be there, but that was huge. He microed with the Stalkers very well, kept his guys alive, and managed to hold off the massive Terran swarm this game, all those Marines coming straight at him. out of these 5 barracks. This is only production this game. 5 barracks. Anyways, that was game number 1. Naniwa taking it 1-0 versus Lucifron. We'll head on into game number 2 coming up next.